Today we're going to open up 3 blaster boxes of the brand new 2025 Mosaic. I'm very excited to get into these, so let's see if they're worth it. The Whatnot Card Show is finally here, October 23rd through the 26th. Thousands of people are coming together to enjoy the cards we all love. If you don't know what Whatnot is, it is a live selling platform that has everything you can think of. I will be going live Saturday, October 25th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm giving away all of these cards, including this Bijan Robinson PSA 10 downtown. That will be a buyer's appreciation giveaway. And if you haven't signed up for Whatnot yet, this is the perfect opportunity. Sign up using the link in my description, and you'll receive $15 for free to spend anywhere on the app. And make sure to go check out my PlayStation 5 giveaway in my community post. During my stream, I'm doing a 100 Revolution box player break, and these spots are available right now. There's less than 50 left, and I also have many surprises awaiting during the stream, so make sure you bookmark the show, and I'll see you there. So I actually found these on Amazon. They are $35 retail price. I'm sure on the secondary market they're going to be going for a lot more just because they just released. But what we're looking for in this product is going to be all the nice case hits like stained glass. We have kaleidoscopic, micro mosaic, and there is visionary. Those look kind of interesting. Maybe we'll see one today. And all of the packs in this blaster are over that little flap right there. But we'll take a look at the side of the box real quick. There's lots of orange fluorescence that you can pull from here. Only the base design cards, the orange fluorescents, are numbered to 25. All the inserts, those are not numbered, and I think we're going to see one in every single box. So we should get some good value out of here. You can also pull gold and black 1-of-1 autos, so that's pretty cool. And honeycombs, Genesis, all that sort of stuff. So let's go ahead and hop into the first pack here. Hopefully we can see something nice. The box doesn't say like that it guarantees any amount of like a certain parallel. So I think that's kind of interesting. There's Tyreek Hill, and actually I really like the design of Mosaic this year. I think it's really clean. We have Pat Bryant there, and we have Cole Kmet and Joe Green. It seems a little bit higher quality than last year's, at least in my opinion. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on the actual design in the comments below. Okay, we got Mason Graham on that rookie, and we have Luther Burden. And I do like the elevates this year a little bit better than last year's. Last year's was where it was receivers catching the ball. I mean, that was pretty cool. But I think this design is a little bit cleaner. All right, so here we go. We have an orange fluorescent. Looks like it's going to be the touchdown masters, I believe, and it's going to be Puka Nacua. So, in years past, all of the orange fluorescents have been numbered to 25. So, this is the first year we're getting these not numbered as inserts, which I'm honestly a fan of. I think these are going to go for a little bit more than just your regular green parallels or silvers. So, I think it is going to add some extra value that you're going to get from the product. So, I definitely am a fan of that. And we are halfway through the first box, and I don't know if I mentioned it, but these are going to cost you around $35. Okay, we have our first color of the Elevate, so I'm excited to see that. There's Damian Martinez, and we're going to have Garrett Wilson on the green color match Elevate, so I do really like that card there. And we have Travis Hunter on the variation. So that's another new thing with Mosaic. You have the variations. They have a V on the back right there. In years past, they were the debut, or at least that was kind of the version of the variations that we have this year. All right, we have our rookie on our Mosaic. Okay, so nothing crazy so far. Here's the notorieties for this year. I think I liked last year's better, but I have seen some of the orange fluorescence of those, and they look sick. So hopefully we can see one of those in one of our other boxes here. But so far, first impressions, I really like the design, and I think these are definitely a lot of fun to open, and we're getting quite a lot of parallels here. There's Cam Ward on the variation green. Okay, we take that. Hopefully his team can start playing a little bit better, but definitely one of the top rookies in the class, so that's definitely nice. We pulled 2 Jack Beck, so we pulled a variation, and then that's the regular one. All right, so very solid first box. Let's go ahead and hop into the next one. And I do have a giveaway going on for this month. It is for an Origins blaster box right here. And then also $50 in credits to my website, shopwaynecollection.com. We list cards there every single day. We have wax, all sorts of stuff. Make sure you guys go check that out. But all you have to do to enter that giveaway is make sure you like and comment on one video this month, and then make sure you are subscribed. And I do appreciate everybody that subscribes. I am trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And look at that, we have a rookie Genesis. All right, this could be a crazy card, especially like right when this product releases. Okay, it's Seahawks. It's gonna be Gray Zabel. I don't know who this guy is. I'm gonna be honest. Hopefully he's a sleeper rookie. I don't know. He could be like one of their best rookies. I honestly have no clue. Well, there we go. That is exactly what we want to see from a Mosaic blaster box. Genesis cards are always sick, and I love the way the design looks on this one. And I feel like it's reminding me of 2020, or maybe it's 2021. I don't know. I had a Lamar Genesis from a certain year, and it reminds me of that. All right. So very happy with the Genesis pull. I just don't know who that player is. But let's continue. Let's see. We have another green here. It's going to be Joe Mixon. There's another Drake May. I think we like just hit that card. And they did add these Hall of Fame cards as well. And then there is, what are they called? They're like the London, or the international game base design cards as well. I don't know if you can pull parallels of them. I'm sure you can. And here we go. We have our orange fluorescent. Look like it's going to be the Bang insert. There's a Epic Performers of Brock Bowers. And we're going to have Kyle Hamilton on the fluorescent Bang. I think the best fluorescent I have seen is the Notorieties. I think with the border being all orange, it makes like you get a lot of orange, so it looks sick. But here we go, halfway through the second box here. We have a rookie. It's going to be Jalen there. And we have another Travis Hunter. All right, so we've pulled 2 Travis Hunter variations so far. Hopefully we see at least 1 Jackson Dart. I pulled or actually, I think you guys are going to see this video before I post my ornament video, so I don't want to spoil that. There's Jalen Hurts. We have Stevie Young. There's Hunter Henry. So this is England Games. Has the London badge down there, and it has the date. So I think those are pretty cool. There's Matthew Golden on the notoriety. There's another England Games card. And last pack of the second blaster. I hope we can see some type of case hit. I love the case hits from Mosaic. The stained glass this year looks so good. We have Mitchell Evans. There's Cortland Sutton. And we're going to have a Derrick Henry. Like, that looks sick. If you see this or pull one of the orange fluorescence of that, I didn't notice this, but even, like, inside is going to be fluorescent, or at least this one is green. So that's really awesome, especially in hobby. I'm assuming, yeah, we'll have parallels of that, which is going to be really sick. All right, here we go. Last box. I would say for $35 a box, with what we have pulled so far, we definitely haven't, or I don't know, I feel like I don't know how much this Genesis is going to be worth, but we've gotten a decent amount of value. So if you can find them for retail, I would definitely recommend picking them up. It's definitely a fun rip. And there's a lot of cool cards. And Mosaic usually grades decently well. I haven't inspected any of these cards yet, but it's one of the higher quality cards that Panini releases. There's Ashton Genty on the rookie. There's Kyler Murray. We have Bijan, and the kid reporters in these are like in the middle. So that's something a little different. I'll sleeve up the Genty, which you guys will see like pretty much all of these cards listed on shopwaynecollection.com. We have value bins on there, so make sure you guys go check that out. There's a link in the description. That's where you'll find the website. All right, so we have a parallel of a touchdown Masters, I think. Yeah, so Jonathan Taylor, this is not the Fluorescent. It's just the regular Mosaic. But, I mean, Jonathan Taylor is the best running back in the league right now. So that's definitely a cool one to pull. And then we got Savion with Robert Brooks. Okay, so after this pack, we're just going to be halfway through this one. And looks like we have our orange Fluorescent. I can't... Okay, that's Epic Performers, I think. There's Baron. We have a base Bang. And we're going to have TJ Watt, which that one looks really nice. You get a lot of orange with that specific insert. So that's really cool. So like I said, you get one of these orange Fluorescents per box, which is really nice. I really, really like that they added that this year. But here we go. Last 3 packs. Maybe we can end on something nice. You can pull autographs out of here. There's Tank Bigsby. We're going to have DJ Giddens. There's Abdul Carter. So that's his variation. It's pretty cool. Which usually the variations go for less than the regular ones. And I did look. Jackson Dart's base variation is going for like 15. And then his regular, I think, is going for like 25, 30 bucks, something like that. So it does look like the variations are going to go for less. There's Isaac Tesla. We got Jaden Higgins. All right, here we go. Last pack. Overall, a successful opening. We pulled, one of the top chases that you're looking for in this product. So can't really complain about that. But let's see what we're going to end off with. No parallels. Okay. Well, there's Kurt Warner, Rome Odunze, and Geno Stone. That box reminded me more of last year's. I remember last year's. There was so many base packs. There was barely any parallels in the blasters, but big improvement from last year. Let me know what you guys think about these in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Again, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to be entered into that giveaway, and I will see you in the next one.